to all the music. Welcome,
Hey,
everyone.
everyone.
We have Kristen and Leslie and Grandma Bonnie. Welcome in.
Hello.
Hopefully everything is working well for the chat. If you want to participate in the chat, you have to be signed in. And then a tip for the chat is if you hit live chat, you can see everyone's and not just the top chat. So make sure you hit live chat. You'll see it all. Anyway, here we are
glad
today.
you like it, Chris.
Oh, hi, Melody.
Dayton, Ohio.
Ohio. Welcome. So tonight we're going to be working with Spellbinders products, which is one of our favorite companies, but that's not the only one that we work with. So there's also LDRS and Altenew and everything else I can't remember right now. So hello, Kelly. There's a lot of K names today. Fun.
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to work with Lisa Horton's new collection that just came out this week, actually yesterday.
Yeah.
So Melanie and I will have follow-up videos on our channel tomorrow, so you can see even more from this collection, as well as what we make tonight. We're hoping for 1 card each, possibly 2. So anyway, happy Memorial Day weekend.
Depends on how much we talk and how long it takes.
Yeah, we won't try to keep you too long. Hi, Lisa and Teresa and Cheryl and Dennis. Okay, should we go hands down, Melanie?
Sure.
Okay.
Awesome. Y'all ready?
You're way faster at that than I am.
Well, all I have to do is click a button.
Fair enough.
Hey, Lisa. California in the house, Chicago, PA, Arizona,
Woohoo.
Northern California, Alabama. Leslie, you're right next to me. I'm in Georgia.
And I'm over in Minnesota.
You're way up there.
Of course, my microphone just clinked off. Hang on 1 second.
I am doing a little mixed media tonight. So I'm just going to get started. You just play, or you just get your stuff in order. Right. So I am using BetterPress paper, and I'm going to start and ink me a background with some Distress Oxide inks here. Just going to make like an ombre effect. And then we're going to add a whole bunch of stuff to it. Yeah.
I'm going to go dual wide so we can see us. All of our goodies. All right.
And then we're just going to play. And if you guys want to craft along with us, feel free to get crafty and tell us what you're doing.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be BetterPress.
Nope, it can be anything you want. You can craft along, or you can watch and craft later and tell us in the group what you've worked on.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to have fun and enjoy our Friday evening together.
I'm giggling because Lisa or Leslie said, "Where's that Minnesota accent?" Oh boy, it comes and goes, you know.
Hi, Christine. She's in Indiana. She's up there a little bit.
Oh, Lisa says she's working on a Father's Day card. Perfect.
Oh, okay.
You're an early bird. Good for you, Lisa. Okay, so the collection that we're working with from Spellbinders has 2 BetterPress plates, as well as a whole bunch of fun dies and the Smile and the Happy, is it? Yeah, Happy. These ones are already sold out, which is crazy, but if you're interested in these, you can always click notify me when they're available. And
or you can add them to your wish list too.
Yep. And then Spellbinders will tell you when they're good to go. So I'm using the one that kind of, to me, looks like a sunset. And I'm going to get inky. Let's get inky around here. And I'll go kind of in a little rainbow.
I really thought that looked like a sunset too when I first saw it.
It definitely looks like it to me too. So I'm going with it. And I think I'm going to have some blending happening here. So I think those will be my colors. I'm going to use Tuscan, Taffy, and Cosmic Sky. And I have my paper all set, so when my ink's on here, I can just flip it and put it through my platinum. I have the Platinum Daddy, as they call it.
The daddy.
Kristen says, Melanie, what are you using to clean your mat as you work?
I just have a baby wipe, but you can also use alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I have a spray bottle here of just regular alcohol. So if anything's stubborn, it comes right off the glass mat.
Right.
The glass mat I'm using here is
go
an
ahead.
LDRS glass mat from, from LDRS Creative. And you can always use my 15% coupon code anytime you're shopping over there.
Yeah. What is it, Melanie? What's the
Melanie 15. You don't need to use a link or anything. You just type in Melanie 15 when you're checking out, and they'll give you 15% off.
That's right. I've used that a few times, and this is my favorite thing from LDRS, the Extreme Clean.
You'll see that in action tonight. We'll
Hi,
both be using it.
I'm already seeing some wonderful moments of blending here, so I'm happy.
Isn't that cool? The way when you layer the colors, it just happens. I love that. I never thought ink would do that, like right on in front of you like that without actually blending, just layering like that.
I'm hoping for a little bit of a purple moment. We'll see. That should be kind of fun. Okay.
What colors are you using there, Justine?
What colors? I'm using Tuscan, Taffy, and Cosmic Sky. So I started with Tuscan. Then here I go in again with Taffy. I just really want that purple to blend there, so I might get a little schmutz on there, but it'll be fine. And then I finished with Cosmic Sky. So let's press it out. I'm just gonna pop it on. The bottom I probably will use on another project because I'm going to die cut out this circle. Hello everyone. I see a lot of you in the comments. Okay. Oh, by the way, Spellbinders has sponsored this one tonight. So we are giving away two $25 gift cards to Spellbinders. So if you are interested in participating in that giveaway, after we are live here tonight, I did get a purple. Hopefully that can be seen. I'm going to grab my little light here and you can really hopefully see it. You see all that? I kind of wish the yellow was a little brighter, but I think with the vibe that I have going on with the dyes that I'm going to use on this card, I think the Tuscan will be just fine. Okay, anyway, back to the giveaway. For this giveaway, we are going to do our winners and our entries, if you will, on our BetterPress Babes Facebook group. So we're not going to give away anything on the actual YouTube video here tonight, but we're just going to direct you over to that BetterPress Babes Facebook. Just seems a little easier to get a hold of people after everything's over. Sometimes on YouTube, I mean, you can't really direct message people on YouTube, so it just tends to be a little easier to get a hold of people. So come over to that.
Francis has a question for me.
Oh, yes.
I am using BetterPress paper here, BetterPress cardstock from Spellbinders, and I have used Distress inks, oxide inks, and peacock feathers, broken china, tumbled glass, and wilted violet for the background.
Okay. That's a lot. I love all those colors, Melanie.
Thank you.
I'm going to go grab my circle die. I, for some reason, did not bring it over here.
I'm now going to use the Sunflower Greetings. This is an older set from last fall. And I'm going to use these two sets of stamps right up here. This is like a text stamp. the script, and then a couple of these little ink splotches here. And I'm just going to use the BetterPress ink as it dries super fast. Yes, Grandma Bonnie, the BetterPress Babes Facebook group.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right,
Hey,
I
when you're
did cut
stamping,
that
you can
out.
look up and read at the same time.
So true. I love this. Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah. I can definitely see myself doing a whole bunch of like sunsets. I've been feeling tropical ever since the Weekender event with Spellbinders. So, all about the tropical.
Your card was gorgeous.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It was so much fun and I enjoyed myself. Speaking of that, I do have an embossing folder that I'm using from that event. So if you have this one, I guess you could remake the card with me here tonight at home or later. You can kind of tell it's got a little bit of a mixed media moment, kind of like Melanie is doing mixed media tonight too, which is fun. But I inked this, I sprayed it, I ran it through my embossing folder. I just kind of got some funky things happening there. I am going to have a follow-up video on this channel tomorrow, and on there I show kind of how I did it with this card. Should I peek one of my cards, Melanie, from tomorrow's video?
Sure.
Okay.
We can tease them. Tease them, make it come back for more.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, so if you see here, this embossing folder moment on the back, I did the same technique. So when I make this card
Gorgeous.
tomorrow, you're going to see, and this is the same BetterPress plate that I just BetterPress with, but I glimmered
Wow.
it with magenta. So I've had a lot of fun with this collection. Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of my card as it builds here is what I'm going for a little bit. And if we have time, Melanie and I might get a little patriotic here. Right, Melanie?
Right.
Here in the US, it's Memorial Day weekend. So happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. We might have some people watching the replay. So if you're watching the replay, hello from the future.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Chris, you got to see the Weekender, huh?
Wasn't it fun, Chris?
Yeah.
It was awesome. Justine
That's
says her
awesome.
glass card was fun. It was a ton of fun to make. And I actually used kind of the same design in an upcoming video. So I'm going to show that to you later. Not tonight. But there we go. Liking this so far. So much. Okay. I think my little sunset's going to go right about there. And I have my smile sentiment. And then with the smile and happy die set from Lisa, she has these stamp sets that kind of go with it. So it's like smile, it's your day, smile, it's the best medicine, kind of playing off of that. And then it's like hello or happy birthday, happy for you, you know. So let's see my arrangement here. And then I'm using one of her flower dies that came with this collection as well. So I die cut that out with glitter paper and just popped some yellow and orange on the center.
I'm going to be using Mulberry, Coastal, and Hydrangea BetterPress inks on these spotlight circles. And I'm going to be inking in the areas of the similar colors.
Okay. So if you watch The Weekender, you know that they came with these flamingo dies. So I die cut out a whole bunch of them. And I'm just going to see what one looks best. I think I'm going to do the one that's completely black as kind of a silhouette moment.
Oh, cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I was going to
Yeah.
save it for like some Halloween stuff, but I can always make more, right? Fun fact, flamingos in a group like this is called flamboyance. So I think that's kind of fun.
Flamboyance. I did not know that.
Flamboyance, yes. Okay. I think I do want a little bit of some foam. There it is. We'll just build it up. There we go.
I'll run it through my platinum.
If you missed it, Spellbinders came out with a new small die cutting machine and another color for the 6-inch. So it is called the Scout. So Scout sighting, here it is. I've been using it to prep for a lot of clubs and just really having so much fun with it. Right now it's on pre-order, so if you're interested, I do have a link for that in the description of the video, of this video right now. Then if you're a pink person, scrapbook.com has a pink version. There's also white, so all sorts of little fun variants. And if you're not interested in the little one, you can get a purple in the 6-inch too.
Guess who's got that ordered?
I wonder, is it you?
I got the bundle ordered. Lilac shimmer is coming my way.
Oh, beautiful. It is really pretty. It has such a pearlesque to it. So I think the naming of it is spot on.
Does it does actually shimmer?
Yeah, it has kind of like a pearl look to it.
Gosh.
You can kind of see. Uh-oh.
I can't believe it matches your craft room.
I know.
So jealous.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely purple in here. So I think it's called Sweet Bianca. So if you're interested in the name of the color of my wall, Sweet Bianca. Pretty and niche, I would have to assume. Okay. It almost is like a pink though, too. But I have been loving being in my craft room.
That's great.
I'm sad that I have to leave tomorrow.
Where are you
it's for a
going?
good cause. School graduation.
Oh.
My day job.
Well, that's a little important.
Just a little.
Just a little important, yeah.
To be there, you know.
Kinda stuck with that one.
Okay, the flower placement is really throwing me off. What do you think about it here? Or at the top?
I like it at the bottom. What do y'all like it? I mean, it's good in both.
I'm gonna have you let me know in the comments.
Oh, Wesley, that's awesome.
Or the top.
Oh, Chris, you got it from your local retailer?
Perfect.
Above the E. Hey, Dana. Waiting for them Tim Holtz products to come in, huh?
A couple of people are saying different things. I'm going to move it again. I'm going to grab some greens just to add a little fluff to it. So just hang on. You tell me what you like better. By the E, on the top.
Dana's so funny waiting for that Tim Holtz. Oh, come Come on, I
A
go
lot of people
straight.
are saying by the E. Hi, Dana. How are you, girl? I'm going to use my Scout. I'm going to cut some greens because I think this card needs a little pop of green or something.
Trying to make sure I don't overlap them.
I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. You know how it is.
Multitasking.
Yes, I'm trying to have them not fall on my floor. Always a joy. Okay, it looks like above the E is where
Thank
it's
you,
going to
Bonnie.
be. Okay, now these are the leaves that are for the iris technically. So that's fine. We're just going to go with it. I kind of like the bigger leaves for this one. But, you know, you have permission to play around with the stuff, so I'm going with it. Cute. Maybe this little leaf can go here. Okay, I'm cutting these. I know, shocking. I think I've done this since our last live, but I blinged out my shears, and I want to bling out everything now. Yes, so Grandma Bonnie 3 says, is that flower from Lisa's collection? It is from Lisa's collection. It's the larger one from the anemone die set. So she has the iris and the anemone.
And if you look in the groups online, this collection has been used in so many different ways. It is just nonstop amazing how the makers have been going with this collection.
Yeah.
It is just really fascinating.
I feel like
There's
people
just
have gotten so creative with this one. With like you were telling me about the mesh and how they wrapped it to make it look like fresh flowers. That is so neat. Okay, it's going above the E. That seems to be the consensus. All right. Well, that one is all done. I know I had some of it prepped, but I didn't want to just be showing
pull
you
it up a little
blue,
closer so we can see it better.
You've got it. There we go.
Look at that texture. Oh, and the glitter paper. See, we can see the glitter paper better now.
Yeah.
That is so pretty.
Now it just needs a card base. There we have it. Okay, I'll set it off to the side. And my next one, like I said, is Patriotic. So where did I put it? There it is. I don't know if I was hungry or what when I was planning this card, but I have a pie, you guys. So I took her...
Talk about creative. She's gotten really creative here.
I took her the circles and I ink blended a white piece of paper to make the lattice on top of the pie. And then I actually used fun foam on the back to kind of make it look like it had some oomph to it, you know? And then I have these little flowers that are part of her collection as well. Actually, no, these are from Bayfair. I'm so glad I remembered that. So I did not link those in the description, but I will when we're done. Those are from Bayfair, the last collection that came out too. And all I did right here was I just popped it up with foam and had it all ready to go. So this is just some release right there. But I really like the way that this has turned out so far. And I thought this background, the plaid background, do you remember this from last time? We're gonna Use the plaid. Make it look like a tablecloth. Like Americana-ish. That was my idea. Oh, maybe I could reuse my paper that I used for my first card, and then I don't have to use another BetterPress paper.
This is the plate after all that dark inking.
Yes.
If you can believe that.
Wow, that is such a good cleaner. I think I am going to reuse this one. Okay, well, I'll save this for another day. Okay. Leslie said she just bought the stitch circles, spotlight sets, and as well as some other stuff. Wanted to see what you guys would do with it. Hurrah. Leslie,
wonderful.
I'm pretty sure you were here before at the beginning, but just friendly reminder for anyone who didn't hear it, Melanie and I are going to do more cards with this collection on separate videos tomorrow. So be sure to subscribe to both of us and come back tomorrow. Enjoy some coffee or pop with us in the morning.
Would love to have you.
There's a Minnesota thing, pop, instead of calling it soda or Coke. I usually say soda, so I don't know where pop came from, but ooh, who knows? Okay, well, since I'm going to be doing the background on this, and I'm going to put the pie basically where the circle is, I'm going to put my tape where it will be covered up, and then I can have a continuous background. Hopefully, anyway.
It is simple, Chris. Stick with us, babe. Stick with us.
What time on each of your channels? So, Melanie, when is yours going out tomorrow?
Mine is 9 a.m. Eastern. Just scheduled a little while ago.
9 a.m. Eastern, so that would be 8 Central. I think I usually have mine up at 9 or 8. It's like the same time. So I guess we'll just do it the same, and then, you can catch both.
You can watch them back to back.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then I think
Tanya.
Strawberry would be good here. No worries if you're late. You can always go back and watch. Oh, Colleen. Thank you. She's my aunt. Hi, Auntie Colleen.
Aww.
Oh, thank you for joining us. She always calls me Jay.
Lisa I am making the sentiments, Lisa.
What are you doing now?
I am just die cutting a set of sentiments, or pressing them. It's a one sheet wonder, as I call them. This is the You Are Everything sentiment collection. And I love these that you can press it once and cut it once. So I thought, might as well do a whole bunch of them at once.
Yep. Have you glimmered and done glimmering with that set yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because remember, you can glimmer your BetterPress plates. Okay, I'm using strawberry. Kristen says, is that a SB, Spellbinders?
Yes.
The one that Melanie's using is yes, and the one I'm using is as well. Okay, I'm going to send this through my platinum. Linda says,
hey, Linda.
The one and done's.
Yes.
Right.
They're my fave.
I agree, Christine. They should make more of the one and done's. How fun is it to have a stash of sentiments after pressing once and die cutting once? What a treat.
Let me just throw this across the room.
Oh my. Everybody's awake.
Alive isn't alive without me making a fool out of myself,
Oh, no.
It's not fun without that,
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, the plaid turned out well.
Okay, I'm laughing at me too. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Lisa said, did those sentiments just come out recently? I don't think so. I think they were in the
No.
fall.
Yeah, they were in the fall. I'm using my stash. You had made the comment about using our stash this time, so I dug through my stash.
Mm-hmm. I am going to grab my paper trimmer, which I don't remember where I put it. You know,
Well,
an
that's
effort
kind
to
of funny because
clean.
I'm looking for something too.
An effort to clean and prepare. I put everything away.
You can't
And
ever
then,
prepare for everything.
no. Never ever. I'm also going to get my ink brushes ready. Okay, I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
So I was looking for this because I like my guillotine trimmer better than this one. I know.
So you're looking for the new one?
I was, because I like guillotine trimmers a little bit better. Just saying. I know.
And it's available now on the website.
It is. And I used to use another one. I mean, for like literally everything I did, I used that one. And
Everybody has that old one, so you can tell them which one it is.
well, I'm not trying to like knock down anybody, but it's the
No,
Leader
but it was
Memory
a good
Keepers.
trimmer. It's just everybody has it, and it's probably dull by now.
It is dull. And
Yeah.
so when I got a new one,
But it was a good one.
I was shocked because I feel like I probably should have replaced that blade, or I don't even know. I should have done something for that trimmer, but it has served me well, and not getting rid of it, but this one is good. So if you need a guillotine trimmer, I would recommend it. I'm just saying. Tanya said my BetterPress just arrived today. Congratulations.
Get it out of the box. That's your instructions for this weekend. It has to get out of the box.
That's right.
They cannot sit in the box.
We're going to do some ink blending. I'm going to do Bee Sting from Simon Hurley. And just do the edges. Nothing fancy. So I'm just holding it down and moving it. Just on the edges for more drama, because I've been all about the dramatic cards recently. I don't know.
Okay, you didn't hear that.
Hear what?
No, I didn't hear that. I'm making an adjustment to my crafter.
That's okay.
Somebody's die cutting platform has disappeared.
Oh,
So we are making an adjustment and going to do something different.
Okay. Let's see. Kristen says, do the trimmers also have a scoring board? So yes, the trimmers, this one,
the large one,
has a scoring. This white one will score. The guillotine is a trimmer. It just cuts. This cuts and scores. Good question. Oh, good. Tanya says, out of the box, ready to play this weekend.
Yes!
Girl, it is the weekend. Go for it. I love when people get something like the BetterPress or the Glimmer system and they get excited and play right away. Because, sometimes you buy it and then it sits there and you're nervous about using it. If that's you, it's okay. You're not alone, but try it out.
I just cheated a little bit.
More confessions.
Yeah, I know. But hey, your die cut, so.
That's looking cute. All right. And I'll just use my sprayer and clean up this mess.
Isn't that beautiful right there? One cut wonder.
Oh, that is so satisfying to pop it out. of the dies like that. So true.
Okay. So I got those taken care of. Now we can move on. Beauty of live television. I may get this card done in this video.
Kristen says, LOL. That's all I've done today is foil. Took my glimmer out of the box this morning. ... Love it. Good for you.
That is awesome. Awesome.
If you're not in the same boat as Kristen, make sure that you watch the Glimmer Boot Camp from Spellbinders on their YouTube channel. It's a whole playlist, and they basically help you troubleshoot and answer any questions that you probably would have about sorry, I'm a little distracted because my neighbor decided that right now is the time to use the leaf blower. Perfect. Love that.
Right now is the time to what?
Use the leaf blower.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that just wonderful?
Perfect. Sounds perfect to me.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay. So I think I'm going to go portrait on this one. Like so.
Just realized my magnet's missing, but hey, we will improvise.
That's all right. Pretty. Okay, those are my two. Here, I'll give a close look up at this one as well. I had a lot prepped on this one, so I'm not really
I can't get
surprised
over it. I'm not even going to finish my card, girl.
We have time. It's only 37 minutes in.
37 minutes.
No worries. I'm ready for a picnic over here and a beach sunset.
See, it's because you prepped that pie. Tell us how
right.
you actually did the pie, since you prepped it so much.
Okay, so I started with white lattice on here, and then I did the same kind of ink blending like I just did with the red here, but I used the Distress Oxide or Distress Ink Vintage Photo and just went around the edge. And then there's Fun Film on the back, and those flowers are from Bayfair again. And then I had been hoarding the black glitter from this cardstock from Spellbinders. And I hadn't done anything about it and used it because I thought it was so pretty. And I thought, no, I can't use it. It's too pretty. And then I moved craft rooms and I thought, why am I doing that? That's stupid. I need to use it. So here I am with my hello.
That's awesome. And I like that you use both sentiments, even though they are sold out. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
And I mean, the spotlights, you're using them exactly how they're intended, which is just spotlight the center, you know. I'm using them the unconventional way, and you're using them the conventional way.
That's okay.
Well, we're showing, you know, both ways to use something, you know. So I have just used Versamark. I'm going to grab a piece of paper here just to use as my catch-all for my embossing powder. But I have Versamarked those little splotchy stamps onto my background here after treating with anti-static. And hopefully my ink is dry completely, or we're going to have a big mess. Can you give me the sentiment name one more time, Tanya? It is you are everything sentiments. You are everything. So we're just going to get a couple of these splotches on here for some interest and some shine.
Perfect. Well, I have a whole box of BetterPress Goodies. And I'm going to pull from my stash and keep making something because we have time.
Okay.
Girls' night out here. Or really all night out. Not just ladies, but babes' night out.
Because guys can be babes too.
Yep. That's what I call my husband a lot. Hey, babe. There's a bug.
Did you say there's a bug?
Oh, yeah. That's number one, what I say. Oh, I do not like bugs.
Oh, you tell. I thought you were telling us there's a bug.
Oh, no. Like, hey, take care of that bug.
Like there's a bug on my craft table. There's a bug. I
Oh,
thought that's what you were saying.
no. Oh, funny. Let's do some dyeing. We'll do some smushing with this one. Kaleidoscope Garden. I loved this one. Oh, okay. Grandma Bonnie 3 said, Justine, did you use glitter for the fruit pie? Good eye. Yes, I did. It is the red glitter paper from Spellbinders. Love that paper. I think we should have all the colors in glitter paper and all the colors in not gold mirror, but just mirror cardstock. I think that we need to do that. So there's only a couple colors available, but I'll live until they decide to do it. Okay. Well, good thing I saved that paper because I'm going to need it.
Okay, now we're going to get inky. I'm going to take some glimmer mists and with the white one, I'm going to do some splatters.
Kristen says that's a cool effect, Melanie.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you very much. It's a very fun effect too.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was like, what is all that sloshing? What are you
Oh,
up
yeah.
to over there?
Mad scientist tonight.
No kidding.
Just gonna spray, and who cares what it looks like because it's gonna be cool when it's done.
That's right. Kaleidoscope Garden. That's the plate I'm using now. Pretty pretty. Where did I put that paper? There it is. I'm going to move my finished ones off to the side, but I'll bring them back at the end just so they don't get anything on them.
Hey, Sue. There we go. I didn't mix this the first time, so I wasn't getting white.
Look at you go.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen many people do mixed media with BetterPress. And I just thought these circles were perfect.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Oh man, I splattered my sentiments, so they're gonna mix in real good.
Oh, hey, Catherine, all the way from Australia.
That's awesome that Catherine is here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What colors should I do? Should I do warm or cool tones? Let me know in the comments. And then I can kind of build my look from there. Warm or cool? Warm or cool? I feel like I just said that really Minnesotan. Warm. Warm. Linda says, Melanie, what are those sprays? Oh, Melanie is muted because she's using her, what's it called? Her heat gun. So it's muting Melanie for just a second. Thankfully, our system does that. So she can answer in just a minute. Oh, thank you, Catherine. All right, we have warm, warm, cool. Warm is winning so far. Give it another minute or so, and then we'll see. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi, Irma. Irma, do you want to let me know? Warm or cool tones? What should we do? If you're just joining, I have these two cards finished. I'm making something else that's kind of fun here, and Melanie has been just going to town over there. And your
I'm getting
audio
there.
is
I'm
back.
almost done.
Yep, and your audio's back, so that's awesome. Okay. I am going to open a window because it's getting a little warm in here. So if that affects the sound, just tell me. But I'm getting a little toasty.
You getting toasty?
Toasty. Oh, that feels so much better. Okay.
I've got some solar paste here from Simon Hurley. Beluga.
Ooh.
Yeah. Getting into this stuff. This is fun. Y'all need to try this.
Okay, it looks like the warm has won. We got 3-2. So I'm going to go with warm. That's what was said, so we're going with it.
Let's see where I want to put these. Does not matter what it looks like. That's the beauty of this, is it's free. It's freeing.
Melody says, what is the gold splot you used, Melanie?
That I heat embossed?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
It is from this little set here called Sunflower Greetings. I got the text from it and the little splotches that I heat embossed. And I heat embossed them with Versamark and Silver Ranger embossing powder.
Perfect. And just FYI, I'm using Peridot, Tiger, and Garnet for my inks. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean. What does the past do? Sorry for all the questions. Not sure what that means.
What does the past do? The paste?
Oh, the paste.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you here because I've got a dried one at the end here, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like when it's dry.
Perfect.
Yeah, because this one isn't going to be dry for the end of the video. So I'm just showing you the process right now, and then I'll show you a finished one.
You do not have to apologize for the questions.
Questions are how we learn.
Helping. Yeah. At one point, everyone had to learn, at some point. Okay, I added strawberry because I thought, why not? And my too much brain is telling me to add another color, but I think I'm going to stop there.
This paste just gives texture. That's what I'm after, is a little more texture. The debossing from the letterpress, the BetterPress, gives texture like indenting, and this gives texture that's raised when it's dry. It hardens and it makes it raised. So you've got all these depths on this card, which makes it really have a cool effect when you're done. It's just something completely different than the average, and that's what I want to kind of show you, is just something different that you can do with your BetterPress plates. And these from Lisa Horton were just perfect for this. They're so abstract.
Hi, Mandy. Sherry says, I love using solar and lunar paste. I agree. I think I like lunar just a tiny bit better because it's a lot of color, but I think the solar has a really cool effect as well.
And on this, it really is, because it pulls the color from the background that I've inked in the finished when it's dry, which makes it really cool.
Yeah. Okay,
So
I'm trimming
the ending of when it's wet, and then when it's dry, it becomes like this holographic. Oh, let me see if I can get the light on it. See how it's holographic? And it kind of picks up all the colors of the background. And that's, you got the silver going on here from the heat embossing. You've got the solar paste giving the holographic look. You got the stamping in the background. You got the spritz and sprays, and then the ombre. It's just a whole lot going on there. So I'm going to set this one aside so we can dry. And then we'll put a sentiment on this one and finish it.
Perfect. Okay, and the craziness of everything before, I lost my
Ooh, those are pretty colors.
Yeah, I like the way it turned out. I am going to trim it down though, just so all of the design is there and it looks like it is like an intentional cut. And then I have this gold scrap that I had from one of the club cards that I'm comparing, but this is not a club item. It is from the Bay Fair collection again, the postage one. Another thing to link later, but here we are. I'm just going to trim it down so it's right about there.
I'm going to go run and put this in water real quick too, because this dries permanently.
Excellent idea.
I will be right back.
Yep. I kind of made that mistake on one of the clubs that I was prepping for next month. My stencil definitely has some paste on it. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. I think I'm going to pair either the hello or smile. Let's see, I have hello and smile done already. I don't know. If you have a preference, let me know in the chat. Hello or smile? Which one should we do? Okay, Irma says, I came in late, no problem. What is the name of the BetterPress plate? Thanks. This one that I have here that I was just working with is called Kaleidoscope Garden. That's this one. This is an older one, older. And then tonight we are kind of featuring Lisa Horton's new collection. So I used this BetterPress plate. And you can see that in the description. I put that link there for her new collection. And then I also used the BetterPress plaid on the background of this one. And then Melanie used a sentiment set, and then she used this sunset looking one. Comes with the circle style as well.
Your everything sentiments is the sentiment I used. And the sunflower greetings is what I used for the extra.
Okay, it looks like smile is winning. Okay. And then someone asked, how many cards do you make at a time? Mandy said that. Well, hang on. Let's go to Grandma's question first before we go to the next one. Is lunar paste water-based?
I think so. Let me see. Creamy white paste, a metallic color shifts when it...
I know it is washable with water.
Yeah, I think it is water-based. You can use re-inkers to color. This is solar paste though, but it's still the same type of product.
Right.
Acid-free, non-toxic, adult use only. I believe it is water-based. I know you can mix your re-inkers in it and change the color. But they both have a metallic shine to them. This one looks different on black than it does on white, because that's the reason it's white, but it looks different when you put it on black paper.
And then Mandy says, how many cards do you make at a time?
I make one of everything. I don't make multiples normally.
I guess my answer for that is it depends. Depends on my mood and kind of what I'm playing around with. But when I'm better pressing, I kind of do one at a time. Just, it depends on my mood. That's the short answer. Long.
Occasionally I'll get an order from a friend or something and they'll need 30 of something, but
oh my, that is
but that's not like one of my custom cards, you know.
Right.
They'll need 30 of the same card, but I don't do that very often. It's for a close friend.
Yeah, just for the special
Yeah.
ones. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and die cut these out. I'll be right back.
I got spray on this, so I'm going to just ink it a little bit. Probably just, I won't even need that probably. Or maybe I will.
Thank you for being here. If you're watching this live, hello. And if you're watching on the replay, thanks for catching the replay. Melanie and I are so happy you're here.
We love that y'all come and hang out with us.
It's so fun.
Yes, it's water-based. Yeah, thank you, Irma.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty.
Okay. Grandma Bonnie3 says, thank you, Melanie. I wondered because water-based paste can pick up background colors that are water-based. Like if I used the molding paste on distress inks or digital paper, it won't stay a while.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sorry, my contacts are being really weird right now. Promise I can read. Okay, by die cutting out from the center of these two, I can kind of save my fancy paper a little bit. I think if we weren't live, I would save more of this gold. You know what? I'm going to save more. I'll be right back. I'm going to die cut this center out. I'm feeling
save it. Save it, baby. Save it.
The paper, my precious. My precious gold paper.
It's like precious metal. Gold is at an all-time high. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Made that a little two-tone. And there we go. A little something to make you smile. So there is the finished card. Took me an hour, but I got it done, guys. I got it done. Now, for my second card, I am not going to make it, but I will tell you how I made it because I do have one completed. Let me see what I did with it. Hold on. Okay. This is my Patriotic card that I made with Lisa Horton's other press plate as my stars. So for this card, I took a piece of A2 and I took a piece of Gina K's Masking Magic. And I cut strips that are a 1/2 inch here. And I put them on and I just eyeballed my stripes. And then I took my red and let me see. I don't even remember. Let me see what color I used. Hold on.
As you find the color, I'm just gonna say when I was die cutting it, it definitely moved, but it's gonna be fine because
yeah.
all
I do that all the time.
So I did save my precious old.
I used candied apple and I inked all of this so that I had my perfect stripes afterwards. So then I took my blue sponge and I inked all of this in prized ribbon. So those are my red and my blue. Then I used Stays On pigment ink in white. It's actually Snowflake, but it was the one I had that was the whitest. So I used it with the other spotlight, this one right here. And I thought it looked like stars. So I pressed that like so with the white ink. and got my stars. And then I simply glued that there. And then I cut a tiny little strip of paper, actually 2 strips here, to adhere on there, just to make it look like it had that portion that the flag hangs from. And then this strip here is another one of our One Cut Wonder sets. Which do I have it here? That is the question. Oh, wait, it's right here. Hold on. I got it.
That is the question.
That is the question. It is Always and Forever. It's another one of the sets that have stamp once, cut once, and I put So Proud of You there. And I thought it was cute because it has the little banner flags, and it fit right in that 1/2 inch because these were 1/2 inch strips. So it fit perfectly in that little 1/2 inch, which made me a little card. So they also have another one I could have used, which I was going to use on the other one, was Forever Grateful. That would be another good one to use for a veteran or someone in the military. So that's just a simple, easy step-by-step. Would make it very simple to recreate. And you could actually make a lot of them pretty easily. And, you know, to give to our veterans.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Someone asked what tape runner I'm using. I'm using the Spellbinders one, just because they're sponsoring today, and I figured that's kind of nice to do since they're sponsoring. But I mean, I'm not crazy brand loyal about tape runners. As long as it sticks, it's good. I will say that this is not it's like semi-permanent, I would call it. So if I make a mistake, which you know we do, I can move it around. It kind of gives you a second to figure things out. So
the colors you are using there are gorgeous. I love that gold with those warm colors.
Yeah. People are loving the flag and the multimedia.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Catherine, thank you for sharing. Okay, well, I'm just going to finish my little sentiment here, and then maybe...
I can't believe you pulled out a third card.
Not done yet. I had everything prepped, though. That was... I don't know. We're still new at this whole live thing, and we don't want to keep you for the entire evening, so that's just kind of where I was thinking, keeping it simple, but then I also was on hyperdrive, so a little quick.
That pie was gorgeous, though. I just love that pie.
Thank you. Of course, my
oh, those rectangles that you spotted there in the upper right-hand corner are the new
nested postage label and tags. I can say it right.
They just hit the website yesterday.
They're from the Bayfair, I think. They're from Bayfair, right? I'm saying that correctly?
Yes, and one of the cards, I will just share with them the cards in my video yesterday in case they did not see my video. I used them right here. And the beauty of that die set, it's very similar to an older die set that we had, but the older set was the largest die was larger than an A2, and it was a little awkward. I found it awkward because of the size. It was just a little larger.
I did use it a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I did. I used it, but I tended to use the smaller ones, the next one down. And this one fits, though, the A2 perfectly and still gives you the outline, which is what I loved about this. So that is the largest die in that set. And this is the other one that I made, and both of these are made with the spotlight also. And I used the die cut pieces that fell out of this here to coordinate those two together. So I had a lot of fun with these two.
Lovely. Just lovely. I love the black and white.
I'm gonna have to do that more. I really had fun pulling out the brights with the black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just trying to find a little embellishment here. That's a little too red.
got your bling basket. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Mandy.
I kind of tried to grab from my bling basket, but yes.
Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Donna.
Sounds like Catherine had her children making her cards. Mother's
Chris, it was
Day.
great to have you here tonight. I appreciate
Yeah.
you stopping by.
Mm-hmm.
That is just gorgeous, Justine.
Thank you. I'm going to add some opal, which is part of the Crystal Mix gem pack on.
Mm,
As long as I don't shoot them off into the abyss of the craft room. I don't have a lot of gems hanging around my craft room right now because
it's a new
the room
craft.
is new and clean, but I promise they'll end up in the nooks and crannies and yeah, all over soon enough.
I find the little pieces of the backs of my foam squares
Oh yeah.
everywhere.
Oh yes.
Find them
Yep.
like all of a sudden they'll be like on the floor in the bathroom or
Yep.
just the bottom of
On your
my
sock.
shoe.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Okay. If you have any more questions, let us know in the chat. We'll stay for maybe a couple more minutes here, maybe one or two. I'll show my first two cards once again. So if you missed it, this was the first one I made. You can go back and watch us do that. And then I have this one, which is kind of the pie card. So there's that. Catherine has a little story to show. They did a fantastic job. My son chose pattern paper, then colored the rest by hand. My daughter chose a BetterPress. Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Perfect. Thanks for sharing. One more question for you, Melanie. Melanie, what are the sprays you use? Linda is asking.
These are some old ones that were in my stash. They're Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. Let me see. These were Hobby Lobby 140 or 124 marked down.
Bonus points for you.
Aquamarine, dried lavender, and pearl.
Nice. Bonus points for using your stash. Just saying.
Always raid your stash. Yep.
Raid your stash. I love
Raid your stash. Y'all have beautiful stuff in there. Don't let it be lonely.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you, Donna,
Joanne.
Mandy, Irma, Joanne. Yes, we do love teaching. So I am a teacher. Melanie is a card teacher. I'm gonna say it. You're a card teacher. You make a lot of videos. I've learned a lot from you, girl. That's for
Thank
sure.
you.
You're a card teacher now. So,
well, I'll
yeah,
take that as a compliment coming from an actual teacher.
Oh, yeah. If you have not watched our other ones, we have some from each month. We kind of flip flop channels. So join us next month on Melanie's channel. We are going to be, I think we said June 21st. Was that the day we said?
I believe an LDRS Creative will be hosting.
Woohoo! That's so exciting.
They've got two other two $30 gift cards. They're ready to give to two lucky people.
Awesome. Speaking of gift cards, if you missed it at the beginning, we are giving away 2 Spellbinders gift cards to 2 people, and that will be in the BetterPress Babes Facebook group. After this event is over, I will pop over there real quick. And I'm so sorry if you can hear the train. Such is life in a small town. But I will pop a picture of probably these cards that I made here tonight. And then you can comment below. Any comment will get you an entry into the gift card. Just do it once. That's good enough. And it's not limited to US viewers. So if you are like Catherine around the world, you can comment and you can have a chance to win. So there you have it. We'll say goodnight or good morning if you're around the world, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.